What up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I'm Coach Glow. The babies is laying down behind me. Today we all gathered here to pull cards for Taurus. What up, Taurus? What have you been doing? What are you doing? What sort of adventure are you on now? It's so funny though, because like Tauruses are, supposed to be like the stable ones or the patient ones, So I just imagine them being in the same place forever and ever, and not really doing much. But like they're the ones that are out there traveling, building businesses, like, networking, like making shit, creating shit. They're the ones that are most creative, I feel like. They're like making art. Is Taurus the Empress too? Or is it just the Emperor? I don't know. But you like do a lot with what you got. You do a lot with what you got. Four of Cups. Money fluctuations. Being offered something you may not want. Right? So you feel like, you might not have all the money in the world, but you have like the best friends and family, and they're like, here, take this. This will make you happy. And you're like, oh, I'm already happy. Like, you don't want something that is being offered to you. Because I also feel like you have the best of both worlds, or you have the top pick or something. Four of Cups. Like you already have your friends. This Four of Cups is no new friends, and all your friends are like rich baddies. I don't know. Four of Cups. But you have great friends already. Four of Cups. So whatever somebody has to offer you, you're not jumping at the first offer that comes to you with the Four of Cups. You might be consulting with your friends and your family because something is being offered, but it's like you don't take it right away, or you're... you don't take it. 10 of Swords. Yeah, you don't know if you can trust it. 10 of Swords. This is backstabbing and betrayal. Death or an ending of a situation or a relationship. So something is definitely like over. You have no more feelings for something or someone. They could be offering you something or trying to offer you something. They're going like nuts trying to offer you something or give you something that you clearly don't want. Four of Cups. You don't even put yourself around someone enough to even like get their attention like this with the Four of Cups. Because I almost feel like these are people that are like flirting with you. They're trying to talk to you. And you're like, I don't even know how this person got my number. Like they won't leave me alone. 10 of Swords. It's like you're running from something, or you're running away from someone. Or you just don't want to have anything to do with somebody. Like, you have no emotions there. There's no feelings there. I do not love you. Like, and I mean it. I swear. Like, I promise you. Like, I'm done with this. Yeah. This is very serious, I feel like, with the Four of Cups. Because, like, somebody obviously sees that you're, like, not interested. 10 of Swords. And it's like they know that they, like, hurt you. So for them to approach you anyways, even though they hurt you, like, is even more of like a, like, how dare you? Like, how dare you even approach me right now? How dare you even look in my direction right now? 7 of Pentacles. Work frustrations. Hard work needing to be done, either at work or a situation in life. So something needs more of your time, you know, Seven of Pentacles. You don't really want to prioritize somebody else's emotions, because it's going to, if you let them in now, if you say yes to somebody right now, they're not ready, and they might spoil the rest of what you got going on, you know? So Four of Cups, you're like, I don't even want to talk about this. Seven of Pentacles, you have like, sorry, you just heard my bra strap. I just went, sorry. What was I saying? Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you want to continue on with whatever it is that you're doing. You don't feel like what somebody has to offer you, they're serious about. Ten of Swords. You've taken them serious before. You believe them, you believed in them, you've taken them seriously before, and, you know, like they acted like your support didn't matter. Ten of Swords. You feel like they're betraying you by not showing you support. With the Four of Cups, when you needed support, they weren't there. And now that they need something here, Seven of Pentacles, you're like really thinking about, you know, if you should help somebody or not. With the Four of Cups, that they should never even ask you. Seven of Cups. Ten of Cups. Happiness, good things, party, or a celebration. So there's peace and quiet and happiness here. You know, them giving you this space got you to see like how peaceful your life can actually be without somebody here, without them being around, or without feeling like you have to chase somebody around and do things for them, and, you know, or complete them even. Like, I feel like this is somebody who doesn't have a personality without you. Like, yeah, it's like somebody's acting like you're their everything. And you're like, you got some shit going on. Seven of Pentacles, like, you're doing all right. Four of Cups, you don't need me to, you know, make you feel good about yourself. You are supposed to be doing that for yourself. You're supposed to be doing that for us, for me, for us. Ten of Cups, so that we can be happy and peaceful. You should be working on yourself, not looking to me to make you feel validated or validate your feelings. I don't know. There's just somebody here that keeps getting themselves into trouble and looking for you to, like, make them feel okay about being a bad person. You're a bad person. You're the one getting yourself into trouble. You're the one, right? Four of Cups. No, I don't want to be your friend. Seven of Pentacles. Look at how you treat your friends. Ten of Cups. That's why nobody fucks with you. Sorry. Ten of Cups. Anywho, so you're happy with your family. You're feeling peaceful. Seven of Pentacles. You're, you know, in your house, you know, moving stuff around, making your shit look beautiful and peaceful. The Ten of Swords, you know, you can feel the pull. Somebody's like trying to pull on you emotionally, but with the Ten of Swords, you're just like, you know, this has nothing to do with me, and I'm not going to pull myself away from my family or my career to deal with Four of Cups, somebody who wants to be unstable. You don't care, obviously. Ten of Swords, I get it now. You don't care. Seven of Pentacles, I'm going to take what I have left or something like that and make the best of it. Right? Ten of Cups, you don't have that many cups to start with. Like I said, this Four of Cups, you don't have that much to start with. And look at what you did with less than, you know, somebody else. I get this very, like, entitled energy. You know, Four of Cups. Like, somebody coming around you, like, acting like... like they've been loyal when they haven't. Or like they're a good person and they're not a good person. Seven of Pentacles, Four of Cups. They're like, how come, you know, we don't talk that much or we don't talk that often? You're like, because I'm actually happy now. Seven of Pentacles. And, you don't make me happy. You never tried to make me happy. I had to reevaluate our friendship, our situation. Seven of Pentacles. You had to reevaluate your feelings, why you felt like you couldn't trust somebody, why you felt betrayed. Four of Cups. I don't know. I just feel like somebody here, they talk a lot with the Ten of Swords. They talk a lot. Death card. Death of a situation or endings. New beginnings. Yeah. It's like respect what I've got going on now, because you know that I don't have what you're looking for, so don't come over here. I feel like a lot of people are respecting you, are going through a big change, or things are really, it's time for someone to realize that they do not know what to do with your energy and just leave it alone once and for all. We have nothing in common. We have nothing to talk about. Death card, Scorpio. Death and rebirth. Yeah, it's like someone's trying to like make you laugh or like boost your spirits, even though you have all this like sad stuff going on around you. All these endings going on. Things are changing. Seven of Pentacles. You might have more responsibility now. Ten of Swords. Somebody hasn't heard from you in a while. Yeah. Things are moving fast. Like somebody feels like it's best to end something here, and then all of a sudden there's this fast moving communication. Could be online. It could be going back and forth with someone that you've been put in the past. You felt like you used to have a big heart before you met this person. You're looking at that. You're like, before I met this person, like I was happy. I was at peace. I was doing my thing out here. And every time I gave them the benefit of the doubt or a chance, they would take it for granted. Or they would cause some sort of other drama somewhere. Or they would try to take it for themselves. Or they would copy. Like, Queen of Pentacles, you feel like your friendship, you're not really somebody's friend. Like, you feel like they're just using you. They're using you. Four of Cups. Yeah, trying to keep something like... Yeah, they're using you. Could be the Scorpio. Eight of Wands. Because when they come around you, things start to like look up, or they start to feel better about themselves. So they start to be more creative and do new work. They start feeling like a brand new person. They want to quit doing this and quit doing that, and start a new health plan. And like that's how they feel when they like get around you. With the Four of Cups, they don't feel anything. Seven of Pentacles, they start hanging out with you more. They start feeling better about themselves. And now they're looking back like, like Eight of Wands. Like that happened really fast for me. And all it took was for me to, try your product or try your thing. it really changed my life. With the Four of Cups, I feel like before somebody wasn't happy, but after, you know, they're like super happy with their results. Seven of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, the Death card. Because it was like they couldn't see a way out. They kept betraying themselves. Four of Cups, they felt stuck, you know. They couldn't really talk about like how they felt. Maybe their family wasn't very like communicative emotionally or something like that. Like they couldn't figure out what was wrong. And Dr. Death here, Dr. Death here helped you shed some skin. Yeah, the Sun card helped you open up. See someone opening up their chakras. Seven of Pentacles, getting in alignment. Are you taking some sort of trip, like a trip? And you're going to get yourself in alignment. You're going to feel happy about maybe going on some sort of trip alone, by yourself. You're going to feel free. I'm seeing like the open ocean. You know, you feel free with the Four of Cups. Like you don't have to answer to nobody. You know, it's almost like you got your phone off. You got your phone off for a little bit with the Ten of Cups, and you feel peaceful, and you're like, damn, you know. And then when I start paying attention to all of these problems or these things in my life, you know, that's when I start to feel kind of like stressed. And it's like, I don't want to feel stressed about my future. Like, I'm already feeling stressed about my future. I don't want to feel like that. Four of Cups. So you're taking a time out. You're sitting down with your thoughts, with your feelings. Seven of Pentacles, getting grounded here. Ten of Cups. And you're thinking about the best possible outcome with the Queen of Pentacles. You're only going to do the things that are going to benefit you with the Seven of Pentacles. You know, Four of Cups, Ten of Swords. If Lucy's got all this baggage to figure out, she can't figure it out by, you know, the day of the trip. Like, sorry, Lucy, you got to stay. The Death card, the Eight of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, the Sun card. Because I feel like something you're doing is not about other people. It's for your own satisfaction, for your own mental health, well-being. You know, it's your journey and you're doing it alone. You know, you're not asking anybody to quit with you. Queen of Pentacles. But there are some people here who are going to like hold you accountable. They're gonna check on you. I don't know if it's like rules or anything like that, but whatever, you're fine. Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you like feeling like if you know, do try something or you do something here, that you don't go out of control and it doesn't kill you or anything or hurt you or anything. You know, you got people who are like looking out for you, making sure you don't get hurt. With the Death card, the Eight of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the Sun card, Four of Cups. Because I feel like there's something that you feel like is missing. And yeah. Someone's like traveling to understand what they want. The Empress. Who they are. What they bring to the table. Wow, the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So you're like a very rich and abundant like person. You are a creative person. Queen of Pentacles. Are you buying a house? Or you're buying some sort of like building or like a... Oops. Yeah. The Death card situation. Buying a house or a building or... I just see you like breaking away and, you know, you're really doing something different. Doing something that normal people like just don't do. Seven of Pentacles. You feel like you don't have that much, but you create like this wonderland, or this Queen of Pentacles, you know, she's decorating her house, she's taking care of her home, you know, she's fixing, adding, pruning, maintaining. Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, cleaning the house, making sure. The Sun card, it gets like sunlight. You're really taking care of something. You could be really good with like plants. You know, I feel like you're bringing something back to life here. Ten of Cups. You're like... pouring love into someone or something that's like hard to love. It's like, it reminds me of that that Theo Von clip where he was talking about how he was hard to pet. Like, it's hard to show him affection or something like that, or appreciation or something like that. Seven of Cups, Ten of Swords. But I feel like you're doing it all the time to everybody else. Four of Cups, Ten of Swords, Ten of Cups. Something's going to make you really, really happy because you felt like you were going to be alone in the end, or you would have to do something alone in the end. You felt like, you know, damn, Four of Cups, you're not really excited for something to be done or to be over or for the next chapter because, I don't know, Four of Cups, all you know is like the hard work of it all, and you just feel like it's emotionally unfulfilling. Ten of Swords, you thought you would have more by now. You know, you're trying to be patient with yourself. Ten of Cups, Death card, but I feel like you've done more in this little bit of time than, you know, the average person. And it's like you don't appreciate that about yourself, about how fast you're actually like moving, about how much you actually are loved. Maybe you don't feel the love because you're like grinding and working hard like every fucking day. But you got a big life, you know. The Empress. And there's a lot more that you're attracting in. There's a lot more that you have to do. There's a lot more waiting for you to discover it. The Hierophant. That's your energy. Taurus, the Empress. Man, I feel like I'm having like a flashback of like a reading that I think I was doing for Taurus a long time ago when I was living in Hartford. The Empress. The Chariot. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. You have the Sun card. First of all, the Queen of Pentacles is you knowing that you deserve this. You deserve this big old change. So I definitely see your career is picking up momentum. Four of Cups. Maybe you join a team that you weren't too sure of, but you join it anyways. Ten of Swords. You're like, what's the worst that can happen? Like, you know, it's not much of a loss or much of an L that you're taking, and it turns out to be the best thing you've ever done. It will change your life. Queen of Pentacles, the Sun card, the Empress, the Hierophant. Yeah. I see you have like a mentor or a teacher, or you're a mentor or a teacher, the Empress. They're giving you, you know, all of these rules, all of these maps here for you to follow. They're giving you all of these instructions, Queen of Pentacles, and you are just so very good at being given, you know, shit amount of time, shit type of materials, shit whatever here. You make the best with what you got. I love it. With the Death card, you turn it into something special, something that people aren't really interested in. They're just like, nah, I've seen better. I could probably like keep looking around. Like the stuff that the stuff that you make here, it makes people do like a double take, because they're like amazed at what something has turned into. The Justice card, legal situation or a document. You're going to find that the people that were against you at first, or kind of looking down on your shit, a lot of them are coming back around, wanting to work with you. You know, they really like your sound, they really like your look, they really like, you know, you've got like this classic, it's like a cool, fun way to approach something traditional. That's what I'm getting. That's what you have found, or something that you were stuck on, something that you're stuck to, you know, that you're good at, you know. With the Hierophant. Excuse me. You could like really be into history, you know, show people the rise and fall of something. Some numbers. You could be really good with numbers, right? Wasn't I talking about adding, subtracting, or, you know, all that earlier? The 10 of Swords, you know. 10 of Swords. I feel like if you would have given up a while ago, because I feel like maybe at one point, you know, you didn't perfect it yet, or you just didn't understand what some special talent you had was for, or good for, but I feel like there is somebody somewhere that needs what you are good at. The Chariot, the Justice, I feel like you're about to get a phone call to take on some sort of huge job or huge, beautiful opportunity. And you just never thought that this would happen to you, or this would happen for you. This 10 of Swords is usually the betrayal card, but I don't see a betrayal. Like, I just see you being given something that you never thought you would have. Like, you never thought you would make it to this age, or, you know, you never thought that you would make it, mama, you know. The Empress, the Hierophant, like, I feel like your mom's proud of you, your dad's proud of you, your family's proud of you. 10 of Cups, like, everybody loves you because they've seen how, you know, you should have given up, but you didn't. And now things are truly coming through for you, and, you know, I feel like it was well deserved. You really love something, even when it didn't love you back, or when you didn't even know if it loved you back. And now you're getting your karma. Fool card, you're going on a brand new adventure. Something here that you are prepared for. You have packed for this. You've made arrangements. You're going to be making arrangements, or arrangements are going to be made for you. Ace of Wands, a new and exciting adventure awaits. King of Pentacles, wow. King and Queen of Pentacles. Wow, see? Wow, this is a divine counterpart. I feel like y'all are moving in together, moving up together, or something like that. The Fool card, Ace of Wands, King and Queen of Pentacles. Something about the work that you're doing is not just about you and your family. It's about everything. It's everything. You have the potential to make a lot of money and beautiful memories right now. Very creative time. The Sun card, you're very happy. You're very stable. You're very grounded. Wow. Six of Wands. You're winning right now. You're in your winning season. Ace of Cups. That's amazing. You have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. And then the Six of Cups too. People from your past. It's like you don't hold no grudges. You're not mad at nobody. Because if that didn't happen, you wouldn't have been pushed towards this change. You wouldn't have been pushed to change. You wouldn't have been pushed to think of other ways to make money or make something happen. You know, I don't feel like you're mad at anybody. Eight of Swords. Because it's like, once you decided that you wanted something to change or grow bigger or become a thing in your life here or get better, right? It has nothing to do with anybody else. It's your decision about your own life. And you're doing it your way. Which is so nice. Like, you don't have to, like... I don't feel like you changed, like, at all. I feel like your money did. The Magician. Like, the plan changed. That's what it was. It wasn't that you weren't meant for something. It was just that you had to change the plan. And it's like things that you felt like made you change your plan. Maybe at first, like, it looked like the end of the world. Like, everything was over. But really, it was the catalyst you needed to make these little improvements, make these changes. The Magician. Figure out, MacGyver a way through without... Ten of Swords, Four of Cups. Without relying or needing stuff from other people. The Death card. You know? And you could take that with you anywhere. You rely on yourself. You believe in yourself. And you could take that shit anywhere and create and build. Four of Pentacles. There's more money coming your way. When at first you were like, I don't know how I'm going to get this money. Now you can't stop it. There's just, money's just going to keep pouring in. Pouring in these new opportunities. Six of Cups. Happy house, childhood memories. The Four of Pentacles. I see you like buying a house in your old hometown, or Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is you staying put, and because you want people to like come to you. This is like the headquarters here with the Six of Cups. Something about like the grass is green where you're at, especially right now. Yeah, Eight of Swords. You know, if people feel like you don't care or you're not paying attention to them, it's on them. It's because they're not calling you, or they always got something to do. But you've been in the same place. You've had the same number. Ace of Cups, it's because it's like people want to see you more. You know, they see you out more, and they want to see you, and they want to be around you more. And you're like, you know, are we going to be making money together? And they're like, well, you know, I haven't really thought about that. And you're like, well, call me when you think about it, right? And then I'll come over, right? Because I feel like with the Four of Cups, you're like, I don't need to be friends with you, bro. 10 of Swords, like 7 of Pentacles, like 10 of Cups. Like, okay, like we already are friends. We don't have to like bullshit or anything like that. Like, you're really good at communicating with money, about your money. Like, you being able to work freely, or, you know, have freedom in something, something is what you care about the most. You know, I feel like you want to do a job, but you don't want somebody like on your back trying to tell you how to do it. You know, you hire me to paint you a picture, let me paint you the picture. You know, you hired me to teach this class, let me teach the class. The Empress. I feel like the way that you teach something is, it's like new, it's like hip. Ace of Wands, you really get people to like pay attention to like old things, you know, to be invested in like old things. Six of Cups, yeah. I'm getting very like retro vibes. The Magician. It's like you're making magic tricks cool again. Magic shows cool again. Or like the circus. You're like the hottest one at the circus. People go to your circus because you're so hot and young and cool and athletic. I see people like following you around. You know, they're excited to see what it is that you get into next. You know, they feel like, man, Taurus is such a good guy, or Taurus is such a good girl. Like, you know, I can't wait to see what she does with this new opportunity. Or when she sees, you know, these flowers or something like that. Four of Pentacles. Like, I feel like your family is going to want to, like, give you more support, give you more to try. You know, it's all like in good, it's all like in good heartedness. But 10 of Swords, when people don't understand what you're doing and they try to talk to you a certain way, or, you know, you don't get upset with them for, you know, not understanding. With the Death card, I feel like it's something you used to get mad about. You know, how come you guys aren't supporting me? How come you guys aren't you know, like, I don't know, I just felt like you wanted everybody to be on your side or on your team or on your page. And once you realize that you have to do something by yourself, something like shifted in your brain, and your mind here. And it's not that you can't rely on people because they're going to hurt you or backstab you. It's because you want to be able to do it for yourself and know that you can do it. These people aren't bad people because they don't want to join your team or do what you say or join your club. So you stopped being mad at others and started, you know, reaching out to people who are more in alignment, or, you know, with what you got going on. With the Fool card, the Ace of Wands. You know, I'm not going to try and sell you drinks. I'm not going to try and sell you alcohol knowing that you're sober. Like, you know. This is very like, don't tell me how to do something. Don't tell me what to do and I won't tell you what to do type of energy. It's like they're not childish or trying to disrespect you. They just don't know your boundaries yet. The Magician. And I feel like they'll catch on, like they'll learn. That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like you're taking it easy on, you're being patient with somebody, you know, that they're still learning. You know, you might have gotten hurt, you know, trying to save their asses with the death card, and you're like, well, I'm not doing that anymore. You're gonna have to save yourself next fuck up. And this person seems to be doing pretty damn good on their own. You coach somebody to be really like really great. Yeah, you taught somebody well. Yeezy taught me. Yeezy taught me how to be grounded, take care of themselves, stand up for what they want and who they are, and believing in themselves. You're like a great coach or a great example or a perfect example on how to, you know, come from nothing to something. All right, that's what I have for you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I love you all so very much. Have a good one.